During political war over enforcement directorates, various crackdowns has exploded into an all-out political brawl. We've seen multiple crackdowns in multiple cases ongoing simultaneously. There are raids, summons and arrests. The opposition parties are hitting out now. They say and have been saying for some time now that it's only their leaders and officials that are being targeted by the enforcement directorate repeatedly. In Maharashtra, an I.N.D.I.A faction leader, Soren, who is said to be a close aide of I.N.D.I.A, has been arrested in a case pertaining to the supply of khichdi to the BMC during COVID pandemic. I.N.D.I.A has given his arrested colleague his full backing, calling him a patriot who refused the overtures to buy him out, while Sanjay Raut also similarly alleged that the arrest was because Chavan refused to join the I.N.D.I.A Sena.
चौहान हमारे पार्टी के सेक्रेटरी हैं। जिस तरह से एजेंसी ने उसके ऊपर रेड्स किया, अरेस्ट किया है, वो पूरा राजनीतिक बदली की भावना से ये काम चल रहा है। उनके ऊपर दबाव है पार्टी छोड़ो। हमारे 3 प्रमुख नेताओं पर दबाव है पार्टी छोड़ने का, रविंद्र वायकर, राजन साळवी, सूरज चौहान, तीनों भी झुके नहीं है। उत्तर प्रदेश में मुर्दे गंगा में बह रहे थे, गुजरात में स्मशान में जगह नहीं थी, हर स्टेट की हालत गंभीर थी, महाराष्ट्र ने हमने कंट्रोल किया था।
देखिए कि देश की जो भी विपक्ष के नेता हैं उनके ऊपर सीबीआई और ईडी को चलाने का काम चल रहे हैं। क्या कोई बीजेपी के नेता के कार्यकर्ताओं के ऊपर कोई ईडी का अरेस्ट होते हैं, जांच होते हैं? तो आजकल विपक्ष को दबाने के लिए कोशिश जारी है, इसलिए लेकिन विपक्ष दबाएगा नहीं, आगे जाएगा। इंडिया अलायंस सक्सेसफुल रहेगा।
So that's the story in Maharashtra. In Kolkata, in the meanwhile, enforcement directorate raids are also ongoing in 6 locations since this morning in the West Bengal recruitment scam case. And then there are summons to the 2 chief ministers as well. Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren in the land scam probe and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in the liquor excise policy case, which Arvind Kejriwal has skipped already, and he said that the BJP is attempting to go behind the I.N.D.I.A party to stop it from campaigning in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. Hemant Soren is also likely to record his statement on the 20th January. The Jharkhand governor in the meanwhile has said that being a chief minister and alleging there'll be a law and order problem cannot be used to deter the law, while Anurag Thakur has taken on Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. We'll play out that reaction in just a bit. Remember what was said by the Union Minister Anurag Thakur. A quick summary for you viewers. He says that the Sundarkand part that has been organized by the I.N.D.I.A party across the national capital is an attempt by the I.N.D.I.A party to turn to religion in order to evade the enforcement directorate. Now, Arvind Kejriwal is in Goa. He's conducting programs there. He's alleged that the enforcement directorate is being misused by the BJP to stop the I.N.D.I.A party from campaigning for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. 20th January is going to be interesting because the Jharkhand Chief Minister will also in all likelihood be appearing before the agency. So that's going on in at least 4 different parts of the country. We have Adrija joining us though in the meanwhile on what's happening in Kolkata in the recruitment scam. Adrija, searches have been ongoing in at least 6 locations. Take us through more details.
Well, absolutely, Lucy. Today, since morning, the enforcement directorate have been raiding at least 6 locations in Kolkata regarding the excessive recruitment scam. And
okay, we'll just reconnect with Adrija. She's taking us through the raids that are ongoing in 6 locations since early this morning in the West Bengal recruitment scam case. And like I said, parallelly, eyes also on the summons that have been issued to Jharkhand Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal already has skipped the 4th summons and by the enforcement directorate in the liquor policy case. And of course, the big development from Maharashtra that we've been tracking since yesterday, to which I.N.D.I.A and several I.N.D.I.A Sena leaders have already hit back, is also being witnessed in the state. We're talking about Soren said to be a close aide of I.N.D.I.A who's been arrested in a case pertaining to supply of khichdi to the BMC during COVID pandemic. And remember, all of these parties concerned, talk about the Aam Party, the JMM or the TMC, the Congress, of course, have all been alleging since the last so many years that the BJP has been misusing agencies for its own political gains. And they have been reiterating the same with regards to developments taking place in these 4 different states. But on your screens are some of those visuals and the latest details as the war over crackdown continues and the Enforcement Directorate continues to swing into action, saying that they're going to crack down on corruption. Let me go across to Adrija once again. I believe, Adrija, you can hear me now. Yes, you were saying.
Well, yes, you see, across 6 location raids are going on since morning, where Enforcement Directorate is conducting raids in the excessive recruitment scam. And one of these locations also happens to be one of the TMC leaders' house. But however, politically, very interestingly, it's playing out because what the TMC have been saying very clearly that this is again another example of vendetta politics, where BJP definitely coming out and misusing these central agencies, Enforcement Directorate being one of those. And BJP, on the other hand, is very, happy to see and saying that this is benefiting in the favor of the people of Bengal, because the more the investigations take place, the sooner ED will be able to reach to the, the mastermind of this entire scam that has taken place in the excessive recruitment.
Okay, all right. So those are searches being conducted at least at 6 locations in the recruitment scam case. But Adrija, this is not a new pattern in the state of West Bengal with the Enforcement Directorate, in a sense, cracking down on corruption. We've seen several TMC ministers in the past face the heat of the agencies. But each and every time, the TMC has come out to allege political vendetta. And that's the story that continues.
Well, absolutely. Very recently also, we have seen that, ongoing ration scam case, in fact, recruitment in the municipality case, all these cases being investigated by the Enforcement Directorate and various raids happening in various TMC leaders' houses. Even last time when raids were happening in Sujit Bose's residence, after the raid were over, he came out and he, very clearly mentioned that this is absolutely an example of the vendetta that the BJP is doing by using these central forces. And at the same time, when we look together across the country in several states where TMC, pointing out that only raids are happening in opposition rule state, and that is why they are again and again keep claiming the same thing, that this entire thing is a vendetta, example of vendetta, and how BJP misuses these central agencies in their favor.
All right. Let's see how that plays out and what really transpires through the course of the searches that are still ongoing. Many thanks for that, Adrija. Shifting our attention back to Jharkhand. 20th is when the Enforcement Directorate will be questioning the Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren. We've also heard from the governor there, who's gone ahead and rubbished all of the claims made by the opposition, says the Enforcement Directorate is only doing its duty. Listen in.
Why law and order has to be affected? ED is doing its duty. It is the duty of the Chief Minister to give the right answers to the ED. Why? No Chief Minister is above. Why law and order situation will go into worst? Why?
Public is angry, he said.
Why public is angry? You have to give the answers if you want to become the leader.
Thank you, sir.
Going across to Bhavtosh, we heard it from the governor there. Why should a chief minister not be entitled to any of these summons? The law is the same for all, says the governor. Bhavtosh, what do we expect? An 8th summon for the Jharkhand chief minister, and I believe he will be appearing in all likelihood on the 20th.
Yes, Christine. In fact, since last August, several summons have been issued to Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren, but for some reason or other, he did not join the investigation. He went to the apex court, sought some kind of relief. That did not happen. Again, went back to the state high court. No relief was given to him. And finally, after several summons being issued, letters being written to him, they said that he should be, in fact, ED team should question him at his residence. Now, ED has so far not given any formal letter to him whether they will be going to his residence, but sources within ED have said that it's likely that they will be going to his residence and question him. Importantly, yesterday, ED again shot off another letter to the Principal Secretary of Jharkhand, saying that why is she interfering in their probe, why is she asking about the nature of summons that are being issued to various state government officials, in fact warning her that they will take action against her. So the constant battle that is happening between ED and the state government is continuing in Jharkhand.